conflict in the Middle East between Israel and Iran, it's prompting some concern over rising oil prices. Natalie Kutchko shares more now from AAA on what drivers should keep in mind.
The average cost of regular gas per gallon in Rochester is up roughly 3 cents from last Monday. Although it's not much of an increase, experts are watching tensions in the Middle East closely.
As always, when it comes to gas prices, there's an element of supply and demand. And what we're watching is to see if what's going on in the Middle East impacts the supply in any way, the ability to produce oil, the ability to transport oil out of the region to places like the U.S. When those things are interrupted or halted in any way, we see a spike in the cost of oil in terms of dollars per barrel, and that translates directly into gas prices here at the pump.
Domestic oil prices have increased from $65 per barrel last week to an average of up to $75 this Monday, the highest average since January. AAA says this jump is likely a short-term reaction to headlines, and the agency does not expect a significant rise in oil prices, but is monitoring any further escalations overseas.
What we're watching is to see how does this translate over the next week, over the next couple weeks, and as we move into the July 4th travel season as well. Lots of folks will be road tripping then. At this point, I think it's still a little too early to call. Even the oil numbers today, oil is trading about $1 or $2 down per barrel from where it was over the weekend. It's a volatile situation. It bears watching, but I think for the most part, it really should, at this point, it's not really having, it shouldn't be having an impact on what we're doing day to day here in the Rochester region or even across the U.S.
So, of course, where gas prices go from here right now is unknown, but worth noting it was 3 years ago this week the U.S. saw a record in gas prices at over $5 a gallon, all in response to the war in Ukraine. Locally right now, we're almost 50 cents per gallon cheaper compared to 1 year ago.